Guys, what up? Total Control 871. Very devastated. I'm still processing the disconjointed logic of Judge Rosenberger in his decision. Of the 4 tickets, 2 of them were for obstruction of justice, 2 were for failure to keep right. Judge Rosenberger found me not guilty for the obstruction, but said that I was not as far right as practicable. He was indeed presented with the New Jersey Cycling Manual, which he did indeed take into evidence. He claimed he deliberated upon it. These specific pages in question, pages 15 to 21. The bottom line was that he just simply didn't care. That was literally his exact words. He doesn't care if lane control keeps cyclists safe. He doesn't care if the law grants the cyclist the right to make a learned decision for themselves. This man wouldn't even allow me to read the statute aloud in court. That's just how terrified he was of me getting too closely to the truth. He said that he has the statute in front of him. He doesn't need me reading it to him. He's the law. He'll be the one deciding the law. It was very clear very early on in the trial that I was dealing with a very angry man, and I'm doing my best to not take off into conspiracy theories, but it really felt like this entire thing was decided long before we had a trial. He complimented me on how well spoken I was. He complimented my layman abilities at presenting my case. He understood that I wasn't an attorney. He claimed he gave me as much latitude as he could. Every single time that I raised very valid points, every single time that I tried to articulate aloud, asking these police officers, where in the reading of the law does it say the right side of the lane? He immediately, the judge, Judge Rosenberger, immediately jumped down my throat, shutting me down, saying that the police officers are not cops. They don't have, that the police officers are not, they're not lawyers, they're not judges, they're not lawmakers. They don't have to be these things. They just simply have to be able to read. Okay? They can't read? You're telling me that this cop can't read? That he shouldn't be allowed to read? I shouldn't be allowed to read it to them if they can't read? A great deal of sequestering went on, and this is extremely troubling. This is definitely, hands down, a mafia state. All of you out there, I encourage you, take the law into your own hands. The law is not going to be there for you. Do whatever it is you feel you need to do to protect yourself. That's all I can really tell you. The police have made this what it was, and of course they'll be the first one to cry foul, to desperately try to humanize themselves. I believe Mike the Cop on YouTube, he has his channel, Humanize the Badge. Humanize the Badge. if you don't mind me saying, I kind of kicked a little bit of dirt on our McDonald's employees, you know, in my last video. Maybe I was a little harsh on them, but I will tell you this. You may call us low-skilled, unimportant, but we're not people who have to struggle to be humanized. Maybe instead of working on humanizing your badge, maybe you should start thinking about the things that you do that make you seem like inhuman monsters. Inhuman monsters. Alright, so yeah, that was the ruling. A split decision, but you guys know what I've been saying all along. It doesn't make a difference if it's a split decision or not. It might as well as be a complete guilty. The clock is now ticking. The ball is completely in my public defender's hands. I pray to God that she'll be able to save me. I really don't know what else I'm going to do. I'm not paying. I'm done being a victim. I don't have any more room in this mind to be a victim again. Okay? I'm done being a victim, and I'm not paying. The clock is ticking. As I was leaving court, the police surrounded me. They insisted, they demanded, they ordered me to go to the court's window and set up a payment plan. I set up a payment plan alleging that I'm going to make a payment, a third of the payment on August 30th. Of course, there will not be a single dime paid. Hopefully that'll be enough time. If I am successful in Superior Court, hopefully that'll be enough time. I'm sure it will be. But I will pack everything and leave town, leave New Jersey. If I am unsuccessful, then I will procure the fentanyl. The judge forced me to tell them where I'm currently residing in the apartment. I will vacate that apartment before August 8th, so it's a very devastating thing. It's a very overwhelming thing to feel yourself this close to death. The public defender, Mr. What the hell is this guy's name? Iofer. I can't fucking think right now. And after the judge was imposing the sentencing, it's like $219, the total of the fine. It doesn't make a difference if it was 21 cents. I'm not paying it. He demanded the judge send me for a psychiatric review because of my forced suicide. I'm trying so hard to avoid it. It's not something that I want. He even went on to say that I'm going to try and get a car to hit me to commit suicide. How psychotic is this? It's pretty clear to me that what he's doing is he's trying to set some sort of a groundwork that were I to be hit and killed cycling, that it is of my own doing, which is not the case. I've already emphatically made it clear. I'll be utilizing fentanyl, or if need be, I'm still thinking about maybe I'll probably just use fentanyl, you know. I shouldn't have to think about this. I should have a happy life. I should have a life full of civil rights. But when you're not white, if you're not a white police officer, then your life doesn't matter. The judge didn't care about the move over law, so what? That's all that's going on, man. Like I say, right now the clock is ticking. I feel overwhelmed. I feel panicked. I feel a lot of things right now. I feel very threatened, very cornered, very fight or flight. And right now, the fighting isn't winning. I'll try the flight, but only if that's possible. You know, I have to win the Superior Court thing. If not, then I'm done fighting and flying. Okay, how about that? I'm just done with everything. They don't care. They don't care. Sergeant Purr apparently has gotten a promotion. He's now Detective Sergeant. Apparently, when he recorded me, and of course none of their recordings was even turned over to me, you know. So in his unmarked car, in his little sport blazer or whatever, you know, feeling all good in his fucking plain clothes and shit. His fucking Law and Order plain clothes. You know, this is what he's doing with his time, with his shield, with his detective shield. He's chasing down bicyclists. Yeah, you're a real fucking ace crackerjack cop. Alright guys, I'm devastated, I'm defeated, I don't know what else to do. Total Control 871.